This is our dish here. We're going to do this with mussels, and this is a great little, simple little dish that you could easily do. And what I want to show you when I'm doing these demos is stuff that you could take away. So this pan here, we're going to start this. Now, with this is monkfish, okay? Often called lot, which is in France. There's 2 fillets on a monkfish. This one, and there's one either side. And this is why it's so good. It's meaty fish, but there's no bone in it. Once you remove the center bone, there's no pin bones like there are in haddock and things like that. So it's one bone through the center. So with a monkfish like that, we can then slice it. And what I'm going to do is just slice this into little scallops. So a little scallops and monkfish, which we've got there. To add flavor into here, and particularly because it goes very, very well with the mussels, is we can just lightly dust this with, this has got a mixture of, it's like a little curry powder, but you can put turmeric and ginger.
Combination of spices.
Yeah, that kind of stuff in there. But we just give it a little.
And you can just put any spices you like.
Anything. Particularly Indian spices works very, very well with monkfish because it's quite a firm fish. So a little bit of spices over there. Some salt. And this is, we do this quite a lot in the restaurant. We put the spices in the salt. So when the chefs, they can't mess it up.
Right.
A little bit more of this, a bit more salt. And what the salt's doing, it'll actually start to firm up the fish. And you can salt this up to about sort of 3 or 4 hours before you serve it, before you pan fry it. So we use a little bit of ginger like that.
Because it's so fibrous.
Yeah, so we cut through the fibers when we go this way. So nice and fine dice. Butter again. It's going to go in our pan. Non-stick pan, and we can take our fish, place the fish in. Turn that up a bit, there you go. So that sits in here. This will take literally now 3 minutes from here. You allow the fish to seal in the pan. It's very, very important. Before we turn it over, you must make sure you've got a nice even seal. It's the only way you're going to tell whether a fish is cooked, if we cook it on one side. And in the restaurant, we'll literally cook it all the way through on the skin side. Last minute, turn it over, it's done. You're not turning it over all the time. You turn it over once. So at the same time now, I can add my ginger. A little bit of ginger gone in there. There you go. We can add our shallot. It's in there as well. So it's going to cook at the same time. Just sweat it off nicely. And then we want a bit of saffron. Now, saffron over here is great.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because this is an expensive spice.
It is, but you only want a small amount. So you get the monkfish like that. We're just going to turn this over. And you can see now you've got a little colour on here, like that. Now at the same time now I can add my mussels. These have had the beards removed. They've gone in. Chicken stock, fish stock, whatever you want to use. But touch of that in there. Yeah, yes. This is whipping cream, you see.
Which is
in
heavy.
the UK, it's proper cream.
Right.
So last minute, we're going to take some parsley. It's going to go in there as well. Bit of black pepper. Salt, whenever you're using salt, please use this Maldon salt, not table salt.
Yes.
Little bit of lime.
How simple this dish is. That's why it's
A little bit of
lovely.
lime. Last minute, we've got a plate there, chef.
So simple.
And then you can do is you grab your fish. A few bits of mussels. Lift these off. It's nice, simple, bit of that over the top. A few bits of these cresses. Now, these are like little mustard cress. They're very, very strong in flavour, but they taste lovely.
It's pretty.